Hello everybody, my name is Regulus and welcome to another 6 breathtaking games to play in 21:9 or ultra wide. Now this is a new microphone guys, let me know what you think. I haven't done a proper video besides a little bit of let's plays of this one, so hopefully it sounds good. And before we hop into this, I just want to mention that we have done a few different ultra wide showcases in the past, so if your favourite ultra wide game doesn't show up in this list, then there is a strong possibility that it's popped up in the past. So those will be linked in the description below, so go check them out if you haven't seen them already. For those who are curious, I am playing all these games on an ASUS ROG SWIFT 34-inch ultra-wide gaming monitor at 3440 by 1440 and using a GTX 1080, which is starting to struggle a little with newer games, unfortunately. It also sounds like there is someone using a drop saw outside, so hopefully that is not picking up on the microphone. And last but not least, make sure you leave a comment below regarding your personal favourite games to play in ultra wide, because I always like to see them so I can check them out. Starting off this video with a bang, we have Kingdom Come Deliverance. This game is an RPG based in Bohemia during a medieval era, which means horses, swords, bow and arrows, and more. This game is actually a fantastic looking game with a large sprawling open world, despite the fact that it was made by a smaller, less known studio. From what I can tell, the 21:9 support is pretty fantastic, as all cutscenes seem to be in 21:9. There is also very minimal HUD, so no issues there, and the menus and maps take up the full screen. A few issues that I did experience were that the game can be a little janky at times, such as textures glitching out inside buildings or the animations not tying in together at all. Unfortunately, I did have to turn down my settings a bit to stay above 60 FPS most of the time, which resulted in a ridiculous amount of pop-in and terrible looking level of details. But despite all this, the game ultimately looks amazing and I had a ton of fun playing it and exploring it, and I'll definitely be going back for more. Next up, we have possibly my favourite game of 2019, and also possibly the most breathtaking. And that game is, of course, Metro Exodus. I've previously done a full review on this game, which I will leave a link in the description if you're interested. This is the third installment in the Metro series, which is based in post-apocalyptic Russia. This game looks and feels absolutely phenomenal, especially in ultra-wide. It is one of the most immersive games of all time, and that ultra-wide support will only add to this. With minimal to no HUD and all elements such as the map added as physical objects that your character interacts with, there is almost no room for black bars, and I can't say I remember a single time that the game reverted to 16:9. Since the game does look so breathtaking, it is quite a taxing game, and I definitely had to lower the settings in order to stay around 50 to 60 FPS in the more intense areas. But it does seem to have been improved since launch. But even at the lower settings, this game will blow you away while simultaneously drawing you in for an amazing experience. I would 100% recommend checking out this game. Now moving on from my favourite game of this year to a game that is over 10 years old and is completely different. And that game, believe it or not, is good old Minecraft. That's right guys, this is possibly the last game you expected to appear on this list, but let me explain. With my version of Minecraft, I have added both shaders and a texture pack, which makes a world of difference and somehow even makes Minecraft breathtaking? You may disagree with me on this one, guys, but I had to put it on the list because of how surprised I was with how good it looks. The game works perfectly in 21:9, and all HUD elements reside in the center of the screen, so it just works. If you have an ultrawide monitor and you've never tried Minecraft with a shader pack, make sure you give it a go. This next game comes with a slight warning. If you suffer from any mental health issues, this game may not be the best for you. The game I'm speaking about is, of course, Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice. This game absolutely must be played with headphones, as it provides amazing audio to really make you feel like you're experiencing the issues that the main character is fighting through for the entire game. You will hear all the voices in her head all around you. This game also has basically no HUD, and so there is no issues with any 16:9 HUD. The game immerses you and really draws you into the character's story and looks amazing while doing it. The game's a rather linear, puzzle-solving kind of game, but the true star of the show is the story. If you want something a little different that'll actually affect you in a deeper way, check out this absolute gem.
Challenge me. He's gone. He doesn't have where we go. Where is he? It's not your fault.
Moving on from a linear game to a fully open world game by the name of Ghost Recon Wildlands. This game looks absolutely amazing with its expansive map and beautiful location of Bolivia. With beautiful natural scenery everywhere you look and plenty of methods to get around, this game definitely belongs on this list because of how goddamn good it looks. The game involves a lot of stealth and taking down targets without being seen, but you can also go in balls to the wall and still have a good time. The game itself looks fantastic in 21:9, but quite a few elements seem to maintain a 16:9 aspect ratio, such as the binoculars, some aspects of the HUD, and other in-game videos. The game is still definitely worth a look for the breathtaking world and scenery, and if you're just playing the game, it is an absolute ball.
Keep those weapons down. We want these people on our side.
Got another tango.
Moving to position. Ready. Call the shot. Opening fire. We're clear on this side.
We need to add patrol up ahead. Stay sharp.
Last, but definitely not least, is a game that I've definitely become pretty addicted to in the last few days. And that game is the currently in early access Hunt Showdown. This game takes place in the Louisiana swamps, in which your aim is to take out a bunch of horrors throughout the swamplands. The setting for this game just feels absolutely amazing and works so well. The game is a cross between PvP and PvE, which gets your heart racing like no other. Sometimes you'll be fighting a boss and then a random player will come through and just take you out from behind without you even realizing they're there. The game is absolutely beautiful and super immersive with the incredible sound design and just how terrifying every creature in the game is. The only issue I found was that the loading screens were in 16:9, but the game itself plays in 21:9 with no trouble. All the menus and HUD work in 21:9. The game is quite taxing though, and may require a drop in settings to get a solid 60 FPS. This game gets its full release on the 27th of August, so make sure to check it out before then, as it may increase in price. anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed these 6 breathtaking games to play in Ultrawide or 21x9. If you did, make sure to leave a like and also comment your favorite games for Ultrawide in case I've missed any, and maybe even hit that subscribe button. And peace out, everyone.